Are we back? It looks like we're back. Just need somebody to confirm for me that we're back. Okay, good. So, by the way, the last memo for the stillness ending that I missed, if you reload the reception room save, the reason I wasn't able to find it is because this back room to check in is actually unlocked now. It never was until New Game Plus after the In Water ending. So if we come in here, we find one last guest register, which we can read. Tenant renting to rent due. So we can see JS indefinitely paid in full. That's room 312. And we get the last piece of the combination, left 4. So when we get to that safe, we now know it's left 3, right 1, left 4. We have the combination in its entirety. So with that, let's reload Red Pyramid Twins. We'll get our main ending first and then go back for leave. Oh man. They ain't easy even with the chainsaw, I tell you what. I think we got him though. Alright, so was everybody able to clearly see where the third piece of the stillness ending combo was? Since I did miss it on the first run, but it's right there next to the reception room. Alright. Gather the scarlet egg and the rust-colored egg. And remember, this choice tilts you toward Maria or leave/in water. Rust-colored egg, it's about the size of a fist. One of them was holding it. Scarlet egg, it's about the size of a fist. One of them was holding it. Burned note. A partially burned note. It's unclear how it survived the fire. So we plug both of these in. And we want to exit through the rust-colored egg door. And then when we're in this hallway, we want to listen to Mary's entire dialogue. So we'll go slow.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers.
I'll do the dab in a moment. Doesn't quite feel appropriate right now.
Already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
All right. Get some more ammo I probably won't use. And here is the final strange photo. Shape forces the mind. That is photo 26. All it is the one enormous red square. The first letter is S. Put that in position 26, and we have solved the strange photo cipher. You've been here for 2 decades. That and the guest register we just saw that says, James is paid in full to stay in room 312 indefinitely. It's kind of Bloober saying this is a soft sequel as opposed to a remake, and James is stuck in a loop. Oh yes, the dab. I need to rename my currency. I haven't been a consumer of alcohol for getting close to 4 years now. Definitely shouldn't be the Maria ending, and it's not. River Borks? Perfect.
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want?
I think the cutscene here
Anymore?
is actually a little different
Yours?
between In Water and Leave.
For you. So what if I'm not her?
The dialogue is the same, but James's inflection sounds different to me.
She never could. I can be better than her.
I'd have to go watch them back to back to be sure.
What else do you want me to be? What else can I
But he seems more resolute and less depressed here.
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
I also just noticed for the first time that when she turns around, her eyes have reverted from Mary's brown to Maria's blue. Let's not die here, that'd be embarrassing. Where you at? Her AI in this segment seems different. I wonder if they adjusted that in a patch too. Alright, well, got a hit, at least. No, not yet. Phase 3, Lone Wonder. Every good boss fight has 3 phases. It's like video game law. Oh no! Whoa! There we go. Alright, we will have to do the last 2 fights one more time to see the stillness ending, but that's okay. Get wrecked. And here is the leave ending, unlocked as planned. My favorite.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
Sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
They rewrote that dialogue somewhat from the original, and I have to say I greatly prefer this version and the delivery from the actors. This little addition is nice too. This wasn't in the original. Laura's clearly drawing Mary the way she really was, even with her bed sores.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
My headcanon is that whenever James finally makes it to this ending, he actually breaks the loop. That might be wishful thinking on my part. But the way I take the overall message of the game and the way to deal with guilt and trauma and shame over your past is you really, at some point, you have to abandon the question of what you do and don't deserve, because it doesn't really matter if you deserve to or not. The only way out is to leave Silent Hill. Otherwise, you just end up looping in circles. Making Peace. Reach the leave ending. Party like it's 2001. See all classic endings. Leave Maria in water. Rebirth dog. So here we get the theme of Laura as our credits song. Here's that beautiful sight. You've unlocked all achievements. 43 of 43. 7 out of 8 endings. So, Let's go back one final time. We can go back to the bar. That's the closest save that's still before the switch. I mean, absolutely no disrespect to Angela or anyone else, but I'm gonna skip the cutscenes this time because the point is really just to see the final ending. So as we get to the manager's office, this time, we'll open the safe. So first we need to use the Key of Sorrow that we picked up at the very beginning of the game. And then we need to enter the code we found at the start. So left 3, or not at the start, in the memos throughout the game. So I guess it's actually right 3. Let's reset it. 3, that was at Woodside Apartments. 1 was in the hospital. And then 4 was here in the hotel. And we get a Toluca postcard. Toluca Lake, a place you'll always return to. A postcard depicting the Toluca Lake. It's unbelievable that it survived the fire. So if we have that item in our inventory, we will get the Stillness ending. Although, if you have all 4 Rebirth ending items, the Rebirth ending takes precedence. Alright, back to Twin Pyramids. Get good, scrub. Damn it. Should have seen that coming. It's all good. Maybe my problem is that it's actually a really terrible idea to try and melee these guys. Maybe I should just shoot them. Maybe that's the message here. Can't even tell where they are. quite hit dodge fast enough. Oh man. Stop hitting yourself. No kidding. It really is, if you think about it. Oh, they're done. All right. All right, shouldn't actually matter which door we go through because we have the postcard. And we should be able to run straight through the hallway as well.
James. Flowers. I don't want any dead flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me.
I'll say this too before we get to the final fight.
Why are you still
Leave
here?
is-
I told you to go. Are you deaf?
Leave is still my favorite ending, but Stillness is really, really good. One of Bloober's new ones. I think it is probably my second favorite. I think I like it better than all of the other classic endings. With the exception of the jokes, of course. Like, Bloober's UFO with OG James is one of my favorite things ever. Alright, let's finish this fight one more time. With the postcard in our inventory, we should see our 8th and final ending. I can put a bow on this game and call it truly and thoroughly 100% completed. Even did the strange photo cipher. Well, I mean, Dog is obviously the true canon ending. No. We never get any kind of confirmation on what the disease actually was. Nice. The phase that took a year and a half last time, we just bulldozed right through this go-round. That was faster. Alright, here's the stillness ending, which I love. It's great. Brand new, courtesy of Bloober for the remake.
I tried. I really did, but I can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
I know. What's wrong, honey?
I miss you so much. I am sorry. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Will you wait for me?
James. I've always been waiting for you.
Now listen closely to the audio. I'm actually going to ask your opinion after the camera cut. Now, there's some ambiguity to it, but a lot of people think that that extra sound compared to In Water is James getting out of the car after he sees the letter. He decides to just dump Mary's body and actually gets out of the car himself. I'm not sure. On the one hand, it feels like it might be a bit of a reach, but on the other hand, he is clearly about to kill himself, and then he sees the letter, and we remember how the letter ends. telling him that she wants him to live and go on with his life. And they did put an extra sound in there relative to the In Water ending. So, I'm not certain myself, but I think there's certainly a good case to be made, because, I mean, why else do they have him look at the letter and add a sound that sounds like it does sound like a car door opening to me. But with that, we have 8 out of 8 endings clear, 43 out of 43 achievements unlocked. I think we can safely say we have 100%ed this game, which it deserves. I'm glad of the time investment and all the streams I've spent on it. Morgan, I'm really, really excited to watch Rory stream it. I know he only, I guess it's been a few years at this point, but relatively speaking, he really only recently got into horror games, and this one is just so different than nearly everything else out there. It's so much better, in my opinion. Like, it's just completely in a class all its own. It's a different kind of horror. It's a different kind of story. It's just so good, and I really think he's going to love it. So, thank you again for the raid, Morgan. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you to do that, and it's always a pleasure to have you here. Everybody who's here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with the playthrough from beginning to end, especially considering we've been through the game in its entirety 3 times in order to unlock all the achievements and all the endings. I really appreciate that. I don't know what's next when I'll be back. I know for sure, if not before, then I'm going to make a point of streaming the remake of Talos Principle 1 whenever it comes out, early 2025. If something grabs my attention and I feel motivated before that, I'll be back before that, but that's the next time I guarantee I'll be back on. So, thanks again to everyone for being here, for chatting, just for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy your holiday, enjoy your Christmas if you celebrate it, enjoy the time off even if you don't, and thank you again, everyone. I really appreciate you. I'll see you next time.